Join in as we delve into the annals of history. We will unravel two colossal empires, mighty Mongol versus ruthless Rome. Our expedition begins by exploring their savage conquests. Ancient Rome was a powerful civilization that expanded through a combination of military prowess, strategic planning, and ruthless tactics. Its conquests were characterized by the systematic destruction of enemy forces and the integration of conquered territories into the Roman Empire. Rome's military strategies were nothing short of brilliance. With well-disciplined legions, innovative engineering, and a flexible command structure, Roman legions proved to be a formidable force. Organized into cohorts, they demonstrated unmatched maneuverability on the battlefield, while their engineering expertise ensured rapid troop movements and successful sieges. Rome's ruthlessness echoed through their siege warfare and treatment of foes. Cities that resisted Roman conquest often endured harrowing sieges, leaving the inhabitants suffering until surrender or merciless capture. The chilling spectacle of crucifixion awaited those deemed enemies of the state, sending a daunting message to adversaries far and wide. Rome's conquests led to the destruction of countless cities and the deaths of vast numbers of people. The Punic Wars against Carthage were especially brutal, with Rome eventually destroying the city and enslaving its population. The sack of Jerusalem in 70 AD by the Roman legions resulted in the destruction of the Second Temple and the dispersion of the Jewish people in what is known as the Jewish diaspora. This leaves us thinking, was it any different in the awe-inspiring Mongol Empire, a force to be reckoned with, led by the indomitable Genghis Khan? The Mongol Empire was one of the largest land empires in history. It expanded rapidly through unparalleled military strategies, brutal tactics, and an impressive ability to adapt to different terrains and cultures. The Mongols' military strength lay in their superior horsemanship, archery skills, and mobility. They employed a tactic known as the feigned retreat, luring enemy forces into a pursuit and then turning around to unleash a deadly barrage of arrows on their pursuers. They were also adept at siege warfare, employing innovative siege engines and tactics to conquer fortified cities. The Mongols earned a fearsome reputation for their mighty and brutal tactics. They embraced the principle of total war, sparing none in their path to victory. Conquered cities that dared resist faced merciless massacres, while those who surrendered faced the harsh reality of forced labor and heavy tribute. Yet their conquests came at a staggering cost. Major cities like Baghdad, Samarkand, and Kiev faced complete devastation. Estimates of the death toll from the Mongol invasions ranged from tens of thousands to millions, leaving some regions reeling for decades or even centuries to recover. Throughout history, Rome and the Mongol Empire have left an indelible mark on the world through their relentless pursuit of territorial dominance. At its peak, the Roman Empire encompassed a vast territory, including present-day Italy, much of Europe, parts of North Africa, and the Middle East. It was known as the Mare Nostrum, our sea, because of its control over the Mediterranean Sea. The Mongol Empire was the largest contiguous land empire in history, spanning from the Pacific Ocean in the east to the borders of modern-day Poland and Hungary in the west. It covered a significant portion of Asia, including China, Central Asia, the Middle East, and parts of Eastern Europe. While these civilizations emerged in different epochs and possessed distinct cultures, they shared common driving forces behind their expansionist ambitions. Rome's insatiable thirst for expansion can be traced to various factors deeply rooted in its political and social structure. The Roman Republic fostered a culture of conquest, with ambitious generals seeking territorial gains to enhance their standing within the state. The concept of Pax Romana, peace and prosperity achieved through Rome's dominance, fueled the desire for expansion among the Senate and the people of Rome. The Mongol Empire's expansionist ambitions were driven by a unique blend of nomadic traditions and a grand vision to create a world empire. Steeped in a tradition of conquest, the steppe nomads perceived warfare as a way to showcase courage and leadership. Under the charismatic leadership of Genghis Khan, the tribes united, and a divine mandate inspired a burning desire for conquest, as he claimed the heavens granted him the right to rule the world. Despite their differences, both Rome and the Mongol Empire shared some common driving forces behind their unyielding pursuit of territorial dominance. Glory and eternal remembrance motivated leaders in both empires. Roman generals sought to etch their names in history through territorial conquests, while Mongol rulers aspired to build an enduring legacy that would stand the test of time. Both civilizations firmly believed in the superiority of their cultures and ideologies. Rome saw its civilization as the pinnacle of human development, spreading Roman law, language, and culture across conquered lands. Similarly, the Mongols viewed themselves as divinely ordained to bring order and unity to the world. Finally, we'll assess the enduring legacy of both empires on global history. The Roman system of governance left an indelible mark on global history. The concept of a centralized state and a well-defined legal system influenced subsequent civilizations. Even the idea of a republic, as practiced in early Rome, resonated with later democratic experiments. Roman architecture and urban planning also had a significant effect on civilizations throughout history. Roman innovations in engineering, like arches, domes, and concrete, have influenced construction techniques for centuries. The orderly grids, paved roads, and public infrastructure of Roman cities inspired later urban planning endeavors. Despite the passage of centuries, the enduring influence of the ancient Roman paved roads on modern infrastructure is evident in the roads still in use today. Also, the Roman architecture, symbolized by iconic structures like the Colosseum and the Pantheon, continues to be revered and emulated in contemporary architecture. While the Mongols did not leave monumental architectural legacies like the Romans, their influence on architectural styles and techniques can be seen in the regions they conquered. Persian and Islamic architecture absorbed some Mongol elements, such as the use of decorative tiles. Moreover, the Mongols' promotion of meritocracy and religious tolerance influenced the governing practices of later empires, such as the Yuan dynasty in China. While imposing their laws and governance, they remained relatively tolerant of local customs, languages, and religions, allowing conquered societies to retain their way of life under Mongol suzerainty. As a result of the Mongol Empire, international trade was born on a level never seen before. Valuable spices, tea, Asian artworks, and silk headed west to waiting merchants in the Middle East and Europe. Gold, medical manuscripts, astronomical tomes, and porcelain headed east to Asia. Ideas and new technologies also flowed in both directions along the Silk Road. The Mongols opened their doors to all religions and diplomats from all over the known world. East learned from West and West from East. As we conclude this riveting journey through time, we stand in awe of the profound and enduring legacies left by ancient Rome and the mighty Mongol Empire. Both empires were remarkable in their own ways, each leaving a significant impact on global history. While the Roman Empire influenced Western civilization's development and governance, the Mongol Empire facilitated significant cultural exchange and knowledge diffusion between the East and West. Both contributed to the rich tapestry of human history, shaping civilizations and leaving legacies that endure to this day. Thank you for watching, and join us next time as we continue to unravel the mysteries and wonders of our world's history.